What's blown my mind about Michigan, like how I said, it's brown right now. Then the next image will be like beautiful orange, yellow, green. Then the next scene would be pitch white snow. Now we're coming over and you go, welcome back to another reaction video. At the start of my journey of learning about America, I did a nature video of the 10 most beautiful places in America. And I had this comment that said, hey, I think let's just skim past a lot of beauty within all 50 states. You can't show the beauty of each state within a 15-minute video. And so that comment said for me to dive into every single state in America and to find a video that can showcase its individual beauty. And so I found a video here. It's called 10 Best Places to Visit in the first state out of the 50, Michigan. So before I dive into it, I thought I'd bring up 3 facts about Michigan, just so it gives me a little bit of an understanding of what the state holds. So first fact, Michigan has 2 peninsulas. Better know that. The Upper Peninsula and Lower Peninsula are split by water and connected by the massive Mackinac Bridge. That is a cool name, Mackinac. People from the UP call themselves Upers, and people in the Lower Peninsula are jokingly called Trolls because they live under the bridge. That is pretty cool. Second fact, it borders 4 of the 5 Great Lakes: Superior, Michigan, Huron, and Erie? Or is it Erie? Giving it the longest freshwater coastline on Earth. That's cool. Third one, Michigan has the largest stadium in America. Hey, I remember reading this in one of my previous videos. The University of Michigan's big house seats over 107,000 people. The city that I live in, I think we have around 180,000 people. And what's crazy about that, I probably live in the 4th biggest city in New Zealand, maybe the 5th. So that says a lot in itself. So let's jump straight into it. Oh, wait. Let's rewind that. I'm guessing that is the Mackinac Bridge. Tell me if I'm right. As soon as that image came up, I was looking at it and go, oh, that's really, really nice. Then I was like, is that the bridge? That is a cool bridge. I wonder how long it is. Looks really long. Looks really long. 10 best places to visit in Michigan. Look how beautiful that is.
Nestled in the heart of the Great Lakes region, the Midwest state of Michigan lies on the border with Canada. Home to more than 12,000 lakes and more beaches than the country's entire Atlantic coastline, it's made up of 2 large peninsulas and several scenic and secluded islands. While the state is defined by its wealth of waterways, much of it is coated in endless forests and wilderness. As such, there are loads of great outdoor activities to be enjoyed, with hiking, camping, and sailing all popular. Here's a look at the best places to visit in Michigan.
Beautiful buildings.
Number 10, Tahquamenon Falls State Park.
Okay, as soon as I heard that name, I'm gonna try and pronounce that. Tahquamenon Falls. How did I do? Tahquamenon Falls. Second thing is, look how beautiful that is. Look at the colors. The orange, the light shades of yellow, the green, the dark green. Beautiful.
Centered around the wonderful waterfalls, after which it is named, Tahquamenon Falls State Park.
Wow. Okay, sorry. Second thing, the water. I can see that it is brown. Why is it brown? Here in New Zealand, I live right next to a river, and the river is brown. It's browner than that. And the river where it starts from Lake Taupo, you can virtually see the ground. It is beautiful. As soon as it comes all the way down here, the river looks more browner than this. And so people don't really swim in it. And that's because New Zealand's a big farming country. A lot of the waste from the farming and just the cows in general gets dumped into the river. And by the time it gets down to you can't even see a couple of centimeters down. So I don't know if that's the reason why this is that color. Explain to me why this color is brown.
Lies in the north of the state, on Michigan's untouched Upper Peninsula. Mostly made up of fantastic forests and woodlands, it is set not far from the sparkling waters of Lake Superior. Meandering amidst the towering trees is the Tahquamenon River, which boasts the park's 2 most spectacular sights, the Upper and Lower Falls. While the former spans plunges 48 feet down a steep overhang,
I've seen images and past reactions where it just goes from green straight to the beautiful white snow winter. And what actually makes this look even more beautiful is the fact that this river is brown. Like the different contrast in colors right now, it actually looks really, really beautiful.
The latter is a sensational series of small cascades that swirl around an idyllic and isolated island.
That looks like New Zealand. Beautiful.
Number 9. Ann Arbor. Possibly the most sought-after place to live in the state is the attractive and artistic university town of Ann Arbor. Situated just 45 minutes drive west of Detroit, it boasts everything from pretty parks and a pedestrian-friendly downtown to thriving culture and nightlife scenes. Much of town life revolves around the University of Michigan campus, and
there it is. I am guessing this is the stadium that holds 107,000 people. Look at how big that is. That is massive. Like surely that gives Michigan, their college football team, the upper advantage, having that size. And please tell me, does that pack out? I'm guessing it packs out every game. I mean, just the atmosphere. Wow.
Its large student population. They lend the small city a very lively yet laid-back feel, with fabulous festivals and sporting events taking place all the time.
That's cool. Oh, wow. Okay, as soon as I saw this image here, for some reason the first image that came to my mind is the Michael Jackson Thriller movie when they walk out of the theater. Is that like the old school look? Because our theaters look nothing like that, nothing like that. Cool museum.
Number 8. Holland. Set on the scenic shores of Lake Michigan, the small city of Holland lies on the Lower Peninsula not far from Grand Rapids. Founded by Dutch Americans, the Tulip City is a very popular place due to its unique heritage and the wealth of beautiful bulbs lining its picturesque parks and windmill-dotted gardens. The best times to visit Holland are in May, when the Tulip Time Festival takes place, and December.
Wow, that is beautiful. So I'm guessing a lot of people settled here from a Dutch background? Did I hear that right? Also, second thing is, that's called a windmill, eh? What exactly does a windmill do?
When it hosts a charming Christmas market. On top of its delightful downtown, packed full of Dutch buildings, the city also has excellent beaches for visitors to enjoy.
So I'm guessing a lot of migrants came over and settled here. Virtually turned this oh. Okay. What's going on here? Let me know what is going on here. Must be like a festival, certain dance. It looks like Michigan has a lot of culture behind it. Look, they're dancing in the street. That's cool. Wow. Beautiful Asia.
Number 7. Saugatuck. A popular resort town, the scenic Saugatuck lies at the mouth of the
So we've got Saugatuck, Mackinac Bridge. Like these names are they have a very different, you can tell they're different names. Where did these names come from? Saugatuck. I've never heard of a name ever being called that.
Kalamazoo River, right next to Lake Michigan. Formerly a lumber town, port, and then art colony, its extensive art galleries, unusual stores, and harborfront views attract hordes of tourists every summer.
It's a cool looking
Along
boat.
with its twin town, Douglas, the small coastal community has a myriad of amazing waterfront restaurants, cozy B&Bs, and coffee shops for visitors to enjoy. Nearby, Oval Beach ranks among Michigan's best for its soft sand and psychedelic sunsets.
Wow. Look at that. Look how brown that is. So different.
Number 6. Pictured Rock's National Lakeshore. On the southern shores of Lake Superior, Pictured Rocks is named after the mix of oxidized sandstone cliffs that create a mesmerizing coastline. In the summer and early fall, get out on the lake and paddle along the 42-mile National Lakeshore. As you make your way along the coast, admire the natural art with the variety of iron oxidization creating a wide range of colors. Being sandstone, the cliffs have also been shaped by the lake, resulting in several natural landmarks, including Miner's Castle and the popular Chapel Rock. Blanketing the top of the cliffs is a wooded forest, coursing with walking and mountain biking trails.
That's cool. Waterfalls everywhere. Oh, wow. What is this? What's going on here? Is that person trying to climb up the ice? What's blown my mind about Michigan so far is, like how I said, it's brown right now. Then the next image will be like beautiful orange, yellow, green. Then the next scene would be pitch white snow. Now we're coming over and you got ice. Like, what are they? They're obviously climbing it, but is that dangerous? Like, it looks quite sharp. Well, here in New Zealand, we have nothing that ever looks like that, so very different. Actually, this image right here, first thing I think about is Superman for some reason. It gives me Superman vibes. Beautiful, it's so beautiful and different. Oh.
Number 5. Traverse City. Located in the north of Michigan's Lower Peninsula, Traverse City lies nestled away at the end of the long, natural harbor of Grand Traverse Bay. Divided in two by the Old Mission Peninsula, the beautiful bay boasts lovely landscapes, with Lake Michigan not far away. While the city suffers a bit from urban sprawl, it is a very pleasant place to spend some time. Besides the spectacular Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore, there are plenty of charming towns and wonderful wineries dotted about, with a wealth of outdoor activities on offer as well.
Here in New Zealand, we have tons of orchards. Where my dad's from, just orchards. It looks like that. It looks exactly like that where my dad's from. Just orchards, just lines, and it just goes for ages.
Number 4. Grand Rapids. After Detroit, Grand Rapids is the largest and liveliest city in the Mitten State. Straddling the banks of the Grand River, it has a diverse array of neighborhoods, attractions, and amenities for residents and tourists alike to enjoy. Once a historic furniture-making center, the city is now mostly known for its booming craft brewery scene. Number 3. Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore. Alaska aside, Michigan has the unique distinction of having the longest shoreline of any state in the U.S. A key part of this expansive coastline is the Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore. Established in 1970 to protect the inspiring but fragile coastline, the lakeshore features 450-foot bluffs across its 35 miles.
Wow.
The National Lakeshore can be explored in several ways. Behind the dunes and soaring bluffs are hiking paths such as the Sleeping Bear Heritage Trail that snakes through the dense forest on its way to spectacular viewpoints.
Wow, check that out. We have dunes over here, and I don't think as big as this. And growing up, we used to go down on a boogie board and just go all the way down. Does this go straight into the lake? That is steep. Look how small those people are. Michigan seems to have a bit of everything. Wow, that is beautiful.
Number 2,
Okay,
Detroit. The second largest
Detroit.
city in the Midwest after Chicago, Detroit is a major cultural center that has long been widely feted for its contributions to art and music.
Wow,
After
look at
having
that.
suffered decades of neglect and decay, the D is once again buzzing as new developments and attractions breathe life into its skyscraper-dotted streets. A glut of renovations and revitalization projects has seen everything from art galleries and coffee shops to hotels and offices occupy what were once derelict buildings. Add in its wonderful Art Deco architecture, its wonderful waterfront, and lively theater district, and Detroit is a fabulous place to visit.
Those are cool, old school. Wow. Wow, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. That is a place I would love to go visit. And I think you can see the stadium right behind those big buildings. Look at the lights, the different colored lights, the skyscrapers. That is beautiful. That is beautiful.
Number 1,
Okay, number 1.
Mackinac Island. There was
Mackinac
something
Island.
special about the clip-clopping of horseshoes on the historic pavement of Mackinac Island. Once a fur trading post, Mackinac Island has developed into a must-see destination while remaining car-free. On the beautiful Lake Huron, you'll have the opportunity to explore the Cape Cod of the Midwest on a horse-drawn carriage. Make your way through the Old Town, where you'll discover streets lined with Victorian-era architecture, now home to delightful cafes and romantic restaurants. To get a real feel for the island, it is worthwhile staying in one of its historic inns, cozy B&Bs, or even the glamorous Grant Hotel.
That's cool. That is cool. Oh, yes, I do remember him. I think my first reaction ever, it talked about Michigan and this island where they don't have any cars. So everything's through biking, horse. So it kind of gives you like, well, from what I see, it gives you like the old school feeling, what it would have felt like 100, 200 years ago. That is cool. No wonder why it's number 1 on here. How cool those buildings are. Wow, that was cool. That was cool. I'm glad I watched that. That was really, really cool. Michigan. A lot of things to do in Michigan. A lot of beauty. I've learned a lot. It's definitely a place I'd love to go visit. And I'm glad I'm watching these videos, you know, every single state. I'll go through every 50 of the states because I'm starting to learn America. I'm starting to learn each separate state has its own culture, its own accent, its own way of doing things. And every place is different. You're not going to find things in Michigan that you're going to find in California. You're not going to find things in California that you're going to find in Utah. So that's the beauty about America. Is it's so big that you just got virtually 50 countries all in the one. And Michigan is definitely a place I'd love to visit. If you enjoyed this video and want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to check out my playlist, click here.